Hey everybody, what's back? I don't even have my mic turned on either. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am Jen and you're hanging out with me on Life with Jen. In today's video, we are going to be talking all about frizz and why your hair is frizzy and what you can do, what products you can use to help your hair not be so frizzy. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found my channel. I hope you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get notifications whenever I upload videos every single Friday. I'm Jen and on this channel we talk about curly hair, specifically long, uncut curly hair and what you can do to help your hair flourish and for it to be beautiful without having to cut off any length, because I don't cut my hair and so I try to do everything that I can to keep my hair healthy, to protect it from damage so it can be as beautiful as God has intended it. So let's get right into this video all about frizz. I was born with curly hair and growing up I was never taught how to take care of curly hair, and I don't even think my mom knew how to take care of my curly hair because she didn't have curly hair. It was just like me and that's pretty much it. I was the child who has the really frizzy curly hair and I hated it. I hated my curly hair specifically because it was just so frizzy and I did not know what to do. So when I first started getting into this curly hair journey and figuring out what is gonna work for my hair, I really wanted to figure out why my hair was so frizzy, what I could do to take care of that frizz if it is ever gonna go away. And so these are the things that I have found that have helped me deal with the frizz, cover up the frizz, and also help to protect my hair. First off, the first reason why your hair is probably frizzy is because it's either super dry, so that means it needs moisture, or it's really damaged. And being Pentecostal, not cutting my hair, it's really easy to damage my hair because I don't cut off the damage. I don't get rid of the split ends. So the first thing that you have to realize if you don't cut your hair is that even if you don't have curly hair, your ends might always look frizzy because there's damage. But there are some things and products that you can use to help not mend and not get rid of split ends or that damage, because you cannot get rid of split ends or damage without cutting your hair. But there are products that you can use that will kind of coat your hair strands to smooth down the split ends and to cover up some of that damage so your hair looks very healthy. I always suggest getting a deep conditioner, not just a hair mask, but a deep conditioner. If you don't cut your hair or your hair is naturally curly, you definitely need to be using a deep conditioner. You don't have to put the deep conditioner all over your hair if you just want to focus it on your ends, because that's where a lot of your damage is going to be. That is totally fine. So I use the, there we go, Cantu Natural Hair Deep Treatment Mask. This is super thick, very thick. It smells like coconuts, which I think all of the Cantu products smell like coconuts. My favorite gel smells like coconut. This is a super awesome deep conditioner. So when you use a deep conditioner, you do want to shampoo your hair first. I absolutely suggest using a sulfate shampoo because that is what is going to get rid of any buildup that you have on your scalp and on your ends. I personally use, now I just got this, I use the Garnier Fructis Triple Nutrition. Before I used Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine, and before that I have used several other sulfate shampoos that have worked great on my hair. Doing this whole curly hair journey, I figured out that I can't go more than one wash week without using a sulfate because my hair just collects all of the buildup and all of the products that I put on it. So I do have to use the sulfate every single wash day. So first, before you do your deep conditioner, you need to use the sulfate. You need to get everything off of your strands and off of your scalp so that the deep conditioner can do its job, helping with the damage and helping with your split ends. And then you can go in with a non-silicone conditioner after you let the deep conditioner sit for however long you want. A non-silicone anything is not going to coat your strands. A silicone essentially is an emollient, which there are also natural emollients like any type of oils, that coconut oil, shea butter, that can build up over time. But a silicone is kind of instantly going to coat your strands to help keep whatever moisture you put in. It's going to keep that in the strands. So I absolutely suggest using some type of silicone in your hair routine to help keep in the moisture that you have just put in it. So use a sulfate shampoo, do your deep conditioner, use a conditioner without silicone to, they call squish to condish, when your hair is soaking wet and you kind of just squish all of that conditioner in your ends. And when your hair is soaking wet and you have a ton of conditioner, the conditioner kind of swishes in and out of each individual strand. So it's like kind of doing mouthwash. And it does help moisturize your hair. That's what I did when I didn't use a silicone conditioner. And I will still do that before I use my silicone conditioner. So I suggest doing that. And then you can go in with your silicone conditioner if you choose to use one. If not, it's totally fine. And that will kind of just lock in any moisture that you have put into your strands. And that is key. With your hair being frizzy, you want to keep in as much moisture as possible. If you don't feel comfortable using silicones, that is totally fine. You can absolutely use, they do have non-silicone leave-in conditioners like this one. This one is amazing. It smells good. They have 5 other deep conditioners, and this one was $5 at my Walmart. It smells amazing. It lasts a long time. This is also a 1-minute hair mask, so you can use this for a hair mask, your conditioner, and your leave-in. So you can put it in the shower, do your squish to condish, and you don't even have to rinse your hair, which is amazing. I have done that so many times. Plus I have used it for a leave-in after I use all of my products in the shower. The second thing I have figured out, just digging into the curly hair community and figuring out my hair type, is if you have a certain hair type, your hair might look or just be a little bit more frizzy than another hair type. There is a YouTuber on here and she has naturally wavy hair. I believe she is like a 2B, 2C, and her YouTube name is Suave Curly Courtney. Her hair texture is thin and fine. So she has thin hair, but each individual strand is fine, which means it is small, it is really smooth. And looking at all of her videos, seeing her do her hair without any product in it, it is silky and it is smooth, and it's like, you know, you see girls like that everywhere, and it's like, why can't my hair be like that? It's frustrating, but that's not your hair type. So your hair texture and your hair type will absolutely play into how frizzy your hair can get. My curl type, I would say, is probably a 2C, 3A ish, depending on the day, depending how I style it, depending how much moisture there is in my hair. And my hair texture, coarse. So my hair is very dense. I have a ton of hair on my scalp and it's coarse. So which means that it feels a little rougher and it can look not silky smooth, and that's just my hair type. So I have to remember that my hair might look frizzy when it's really not frizzy, or it might look just a little more rough because I just have coarse hair. So that is something that I have taken into consideration. So when I style my hair, the products that I specifically use say help tame frizz, help smooth hair, for thick curly hair. So if you're not using products that say on the bottle help with frizz, tame frizz, anything that has to do with frizz or adding in moisture, and your hair is still frizzy, you can't be upset because you're not using the right products. So if your hair is naturally straight, if your hair is thin, if your hair is fine, and you feel like you do have frizzy hair, it might just be damage on your ends. It can be helped with a deep conditioner every single week. If you have naturally curly hair, your hair is coarse, you have a ton of it, make sure you're using products that specifically say that help with frizz. So a really good example is this curling milk right here. On the bottle it says hydrate, smooth, defrizz. And that is exactly what I look for when I buy my curly hair products. So when I use this, I do my routine in the shower. I get out, I do my leave-in conditioner. I do my heat protectant, which this is Aussie. I've been using this for several months and I really, really like it. I like it a lot. It works really well in my opinion. I'm sure there are better heat protectants out there. I know Tresemme has a really good heat protectant. There's other heat protectants out there that might work a little bit better than this, but this was like maybe $3, so I grabbed it and I really wanted to try. I go in with my curling milk. I do have the OGX curling cream, and that is specifically to help also hydrate, smooth, and tame frizz, which is absolutely what I'm looking for. So when I go in with my curling milk or my curl cream, I focus it on my ends, which is the most frizzy, and then I also focus it on the crown and the underneath parts of my hair, because that is also where I find I have the most frizz. Also think about kind of where your hair gets the most damaged, where it's tossed around a lot, which is your ends, which is the underneath parts of your hair. Those are specifically the places where I get the most frizz, because I'm always touching, it's always gliding against my shirt. That's where I focus my defrizz creams. The next step in my curly hair routine and the specific products that I use to help with frizz is the Aunt Jackie's Curl Boss Coconut Curling Jelly. This is a light hold gel. So if you like, in my personal experience, I love it when my hair gets a cast. And a cast is essentially when your hair gets really hard and crunchy, and a lot of people don't like that, but a lot of people don't know that if you scrunch out the crunch after your hair is completely dry, it breaks up that cast, so your hair is no longer crunchy and you're left with beautiful, voluminous, frizz-free curls. So when I find a gel, I like a maximum hold gel, and my creams are essentially going to help with the frizz. So my gels don't have to say helps with frizz, but if I can find a maximum hold gel or a really strong hold gel that says it's going to help with hydration or moisture, then I definitely grab that, because adding in the hydration and that moisture is also going to help with frizz. This is a light hold gel, so when I use this, I don't get a cast, and my hair days don't last as long. I can go maybe 2 or 3 days with this gel, and with the Cantu Twist and Lock gel, which I have not been able to find at my Walmart. I'm so upset. With that gel, I can go 4, 5, even push it to 6 days, which is really, really awesome for me when I style my hair curly. And this says right on the bottle, this lightweight Frizz Control. Again, Frizz Control. You want to look for products that say taming frizz, defrizz, frizz control. You want all of the defrizzing products to help with your frizz. Another gel that I really, really, really like, this one does not specifically say it is frizz free, but this one does give me a cast, which when I pair it with a defrizzing cream, it does the job. So this is the Garnier Fructis Style Curl Treat Shaping Jelly. It's a very slippery type of gel. When I put it on my hair, it like instantly liquefies, and I can just run it through my strands very quickly, and it gets to every single piece of hair. When I brush it through, when I use my Denman brush, it is insane how awesome this product just can be dispersed all over my hair. That gel gives me hold, so that is also going to help with my frizz. And I absolutely focus more product. I do product all over my hair, especially my roots. If I have a mousse, I will get a maximum hold mousse and just use the mousse on my roots if I want more volume. If I really want definition, I will focus the gel everywhere, roots to ends. And then I will get more gel, focus that on my ends, on the underneath part of my hair that's going to rub on my shirts, at the crown where it's just naturally going to get frizzy for me. So after I diffuse my hair, I do have to diffuse my hair on high heat, high speed. My hair is long, it is thick, it's dense, which is also thick, but it's coarse. So my strands are thicker than fine hair. So it's just going to take longer. And especially when you have a lower porosity hair, which I consider my hair low porosity because it can take forever to get wet. It takes forever to dry. And if I don't clarify my hair every single wash day, those products are just going to keep building up and my hair is going to be not defined and my scalp is going to itch like crazy. So after I diffuse my hair on high heat, high speed, which the heat protectant comes into play with that, it helps protect my hair from that heat. Also the silicone that I use and my conditioner also helps protect my hair from that heat. I will let my hair completely dry. If I don't get it 100% dry with the diffuser, which can take a good 30-40 minutes for me, sometimes longer depending on how much product I have in my hair, I'll let it get about 85% dry, let it air dry for several hours, and then I will go in with an oil. I really like my oils to be thicker but have a lot of slip in it. So a lot of slip means silicone. This oil right here is my absolute favorite. I have been using this one for years, like 2 or 3 years. I absolutely love this oil so much. It really does help with the frizz. It really does help smooth down those flyaways, I have a ton of split ends. So it helps smooth down the split ends. It like instantly helps my hair. And when I use it every day, it's gold for me. It is gold. I have to get this all the time. When I have this much left, I go and I buy another one just because I do not want to go a day without using this oil. The Maui Moisture, this is Nourish and Moisture plus Coconut Milk Weightless Oil Mist for dry hair. So when you're looking for oils, you can absolutely use just a basic jojoba oil or an all natural apricot oil, avocado oil. That is definitely going to do a really good job at helping smooth down your hair, helping with frizz. But I like to get products that specifically say for dry hair, for frizz. And so that's why I like to use this Maui Moisture, because it does specifically say for dry hair. And it is a mist. So if you don't want to use any sulfate silicone products, if you don't want to have any sulfate silicone in your oils or anything like that, you can absolutely get amazing results, amazing frizz-free results by using natural shampoos, natural conditioners, natural oils. They do have a ton of sulfate, silicone, paraben-free options out there if you don't want to use any of that stuff in your hair. And I know some people are very strict about that. They don't want to use sulfates or silicones, and some don't really care. I don't really care. So these are the products that I use. I can leave a list of products that I know in the description box that are sulfate and silicone free, that are shampoo conditioner options, leave-in conditioner options, oil options, deep conditioner options. This one for sure. Let me just double check, because if it has a sulfate or a silicone, it's gonna be probably the 2nd to 5th ingredient on the label. So if you're looking at your label and you don't see any type of cone word at the end, like silicone, dimethicone, amethicone, then you're good. Then the product is free of silicone. Same thing with sulfates. If it ends in like a fate, if it has like a fate ending, sulfate at the end of the word, then it's gonna have some type of sulfate. If you don't see that in the first line of the ingredients, then you're good. It's really, really easy to find sulfate and silicone free options. They are everywhere. Some conditioners, shampoo and conditioner options are Shea Moisture, Maui Moisture. There are some Suave conditioners that do not have sulfates and silicones. Giovanni does not have sulfates or silicones. There are so many options out there. All of my gels don't have silicones in it. So you can just type silicone-free gels for curly hair in on Google and you will find so much stuff. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed my tips, seeing my products, hearing about my application method, how I put my products in, where I focus my products to help with my frizz. I hope you guys learned something. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down in the comments below. I am always answering comments all the time. If you want to go to my Instagram and follow me there, you will get inside tips more than here on YouTube about how to take care of your curly hair, how to take care of your curly hair when you're not styling it curly, and much more. I also will have polls going on each week to kind of help decide what you guys want to see on my channel. So be sure you follow me on Instagram so you can be a part of that curly hair, long hair community. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what else you want to see on this channel. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend and I will be seeing you in the next video.